and see what happens.
It was a mess out there today.
Oh, my, you were stuck in it, too. That's it for us at 5. CBS Weekend News is next.
And we will see you back here for another hour of local news coming up at 6 o'clock. All right,
Thanks.
Frank.
Good to be with you. I'm Tony Dokoupil. The major breaking news right now. A daring American military operation inside Venezuela. More than 150 aircraft lighting up the night sky as the Army's elite Delta Force captured dictator Nicolas Maduro. Commandos raiding his compound before dawn, grabbing he and his wife in their pajamas, just moments before they could lock themselves into a safe room of steel. And President Trump posting this picture of Maduro handcuffed aboard a U.S. warship. What happens to him now? And what made the president give the go-ahead to strike? Charlie D'Agata is standing by with details of the raid, and Scott McFarlane on the next steps in the legal case against Maduro. Also breaking, the cheers in the streets, crowds from Caracas to Miami, victims of Maduro, some openly weeping. Former political dissidents said they had been waiting their whole life for this moment.
We have been living in a dictatorship for about 20 years, so I can tell you, this feels like a breath of fresh air.
Parents waking up their kids to tell them the dictator had fallen. But what actually comes next? The president on that tonight as he says America is going to, quote, run the country. And hanging over it all, the question of oil. Venezuela, home to the largest proven reserves in the world, but driven to skyrocketing prices and food shortages under Maduro. President Trump tonight saying he's taking back what was stolen.
This is a special edition of the CBS Evening News with Tony Dokoupil.
Good evening. Great to be with you tonight. 2 days earlier than expected with that major breaking news that could shape the year, maybe even the century. After months of buildup at 2:01 a.m. local time today in Caracas, Venezuela, U.S. Delta forces slipped into the home of dictator Nicolas Maduro. By 3:30 a.m., he and his wife were in American custody. They landed at an airport north of New York City just a few hours ago and will face drug and gun charges in a New York courtroom. We're going to have a live report from there in just a moment. But first, more on the raid, a mission that President Trump today compared to nothing seen since World War II. Charlie D'Agata is in West Palm Beach for us following all of it. Charlie, good evening.
Good evening to you, Tony. The Venezuelan dictator's wife now face charges here in the United States after this stunning operation that deposed the head of state and now leaves the U.S. in charge of a country with no clear leadership or no clear plan forward.
Nicolas Maduro and his wife Celia Flores touched down in New York this evening after an audacious snatch-and-grab operation in Venezuela overnight.
All right, Mr. Secretary, hold there for just a moment. We're going to fit in a commercial break. To our viewers at home, we'll be back shortly with more with Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth. Stay with us. You're watching the CBS Evening News.
With schizophrenia, it can feel like...
We're back. You're watching the CBS Evening News. If you're just joining us, we're in a live conversation with Secretary of Defense Pete Hegseth, just back from Joint Base Andrews, where he met some of the soldiers and sailors involved in that mission in Venezuela. Mr. Secretary, thank you for staying with us. I want to go back to the, to the rationale tonight. Is it about freedom or is it about oil? At the press conference today, President Trump seemed to indicate that both were a factor. They've been in the streets all day today, but we've been here before, of course. Will what follows be a, quote, safe, prosperous, and judicious transition, as President Trump has promised, or will it be something else? And was the administration's actions legal? Well, the drug flows have dried up. What about the oil? What will this mean for gas prices at home? We'll be with you covering it every step of the way. But for now, that's another day in America and the world. My first as the anchor of the CBS Evening News. Good night.